So let us start with the Super Affiliate Training Part 2 on how to build the most responsive list. Now, before we start, I want to explain why it's Part 2 because previously I've created another training called the Super Affiliate Training Part 1 where I share about the concept of making 10x commission. And in that, I've also shared the second secret of how to become a super affiliate, which is focused on building your brand and how to create your own authority in your niche market. Now, we are moving to the second secret, or I should also call it the second strategy. And the second strategy of becoming a super affiliate, it's how to build a responsive list. And this responsive list, what do I mean by a responsive list? A responsive list basically a list that buys, a list that basically spends money, that they have shown interest in buying products and they have purchased before. It is also called a buyer list. Now, but I want to take a step back. In case if you are somewhat new to internet marketing, I want to touch base on some basic stuff. All right. So if you are already an experienced marketer, you can skip this. But if not, I like to start with what is a mailing list? I mean, you've been hearing the word mailing list. What does actually a mailing list means in internet marketing world? I mean, in a different world, it carries different meaning. But in internet marketing world, right, a mailing list is probably the most valuable asset that an internet marketer can have. Basically, a mailing list is a list of people who are interested in a niche market and you are able to send emails to them. Now, this is the most I would say straightforward explanation that I can ever present it to you, right? But let's break it down further. What does this actually means? A mailing list, first and for all, is not an email list. Is actually a compilation, so to speak, of people. And this mailing list of yours is actually quote unquote human. Now, yes, technically these are emails, but these emails belong to someone. So you're actually doing what's the word I should say? That you're actually dealing with human in that sense. And I mean, it's not robot, it's not computer, it's not that you send an email and a robot will buy. No, this is real human beings behind the emails. So which means that the psychology of selling and marketing applies the same in email marketing than any conventional offline type of business. And not just a list of people, but a list of people who are interested in a particular topic. So I call this a niche market. So it could be if you have a mailing list for, say, internet marketing, it means that these are the people, human beings, obviously, who are interested about learning internet marketing. And at the same time, this list consists of email address, which means you are able to send emails to them anytime you want, and it's not considered spam because they have opt in to your mailing list. That they have actually raised their hand and says, "Hey, I like to hear from you, and you have the permission to send emails to me." So that is what a mailing list is. All right, and you can send affiliate offers to them and make commissions when they buy. Really simple concept. It's that straightforward. So if you have a mailing list, say of people who are interested about internet marketing, then you can send them products or promotions related to internet marketing. In this case, affiliate offers. And if they like the product and they choose to buy, you have just made commissions. And it could be any niche market. I mean, you could be in, let's say, master building, right? Fitness. So you could have a list of people who are interested about fitness, and you have their email address. And if there's a product, say in ClickBank, and and it's related to fitness, you can choose that and email to them. And if they decide to buy, you just make commissions from that, right? It's that powerful by having a mailing list because you are able to reach them at any time you want. So how do marketers build a mailing list, or how do you build a mailing list? Now this may look common to you, right? This is called an opt-in page. Some marketers call it a squeeze page. I like to call it an opt-in page because I don't understand the concept of squeeze. I mean, you're not really squeezing people, and I just don't kind of like the metaphor of squeezing your mailing list in that sense, or people who could be your customers. I call it an opt-in page because they have opt-in to your mailing list. So here's a sample, or it could be like this. So it could be offering, say, a mini course, it could be offering some free ebook, and so on. Now, you may have seen this. In fact, these are my opt-in pages. So I'm just using my own to show to you as, in this case, somewhat of a case study so that you can see real life examples. So here's what happened. Then once you put up your squeeze page or opt-in page, right, you will start drive traffic to them. And how do you get traffic? There are a lot of ways to get traffic, but the fastest way is probably by using ads. So let's say we use Facebook ads. So we could be running, say, ads in Facebook and say, hey, do you want 7 chapters for free for the book called The 72 Amazing Ways to Internet Profits in this case? And they go there. And if they like it, they will opt in. In this case, they will enter the email address and click register, subscribe, opt in, whatever term that you use. And when that happens, right after they have subscribed it, they will go to what we call a thank you page, right? This is the basic process, or should I say the very basic blueprint of how a marketer capture their leads and build their mailing list. So why would someone actually subscribe or give you their email address? So all you need to focus on is that you want to put yourself in their shoes. Here's where I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to teach you. It's very powerful. And when we talk about building a mailing list here, we're not actually focusing on building a mailing list, but we're actually focusing on becoming a super affiliate, making money online as an affiliate marketer. But building a list is the mechanics for you to achieve that. Understand? Okay, good. So how do you actually get someone to subscribe or give you their email address? So I want to teach you, like I said, the most powerful formula. All you need to do is to think, how would you react? Put yourself into their shoes. So forget about what is the kind of gift that you can give to them to subscribe. Forget about coming up with, say, 10 ebooks or something like that. But just think, what would they get if they subscribe? Put yourself into their shoe. Try to understand what is the challenges that they're having, what is the problem that they're having, and why would they be interested to give you the email address. So it boils down to one core thing. What is the benefit that you can actually give to them if they subscribe? What is the problem that you are helping them to solve? So once they subscribe here, they'll go to a thank you page. I mean, this is just a template just to show you as a demo. Like, we will thank them again for subscribing, and then we'll explain to them about where to download the free gift. Then at this moment of time, in this process, at the same time, once they have entered the email address and subscribe and they go to the thank you page, they will also be subscribed into your email list, right? Now, this is a proven system. Every single marketer use that. But what is a better model than this? What could be a better model than building your subscriber list for affiliate marketing? Well, what happened is this, is that super affiliate don't just build their subscriber list. They focus on building a buyer list instead of just free subscribers. Because a buyer list is many more times more responsive than free subscribers. I mean, you could give me 1,000 buyer lists and take away 10,000 free subscribers, and I'll show you I'll be able to make more affiliate commissions than 10,000 free subscribers, even 20,000 free subscribers, because the buyer lists are so much more responsive. Why is this so much more responsive? First, because they have shown interest of buying, they have purchased something. In another word, they have spent money with you. Now, when that experience exists, you achieve two additional advantage. First, they have shown that they are confident with you. You have gained their trust. I have gained your trust. Now, when I've gained your trust, then you will feel more confident and you know you are making the right decision in buying from me. So that's how you want them to feel. And the second process is this, is that when they are a customer, whenever you send them an email, obviously they know it has to be somewhat more important because you're not going to send bad recommendations to customers, right? You're going to send premium content, you're going to send valuable resources, valuable recommendations to those who have proven to become your customers. Now, honestly, I know this work that having customer list is effective. I mean, I'm not saying this from what I feel or based on theory. I'm saying this because it has become very profitable for me. So this is inside my ClickBank account. And the reason why I can command rather significant sales in terms of consistency, right, is because that I build customer lists. And my customer lists are, in this case, are quote unquote responsive. Now, I think that you become a super affiliate, or even if you just do an affiliate marketing business or an internet marketing business, I believe, in my humble opinion, consistency is everything. I rather make, say, $1,000 a day rather than making huge chunk of money every 6 months. Why? Simple. Because I want to make sure that I have a business that gives me consistent income and I can predict my income. And that's where passive income comes in its own form. If you are making, say, a big chunk of income every, say, 6 months, what if that round you miss it? What if your marketing flop? So what happened for the next 6 months? You will be broke. You won't have money to pay for your house, your car, and everything else because you're relying on one chunk of income. Very dangerous in terms of planning of your finance and also your long-term wealth. So truth is, I don't make just $1,000 a day. This is just one of my ClickBank accounts, and I make sales from many different affiliate programs at the same time, especially in product launches. So let me prove to you again, to remind you again, how valuable is a buyer list. So let's recap from part one's training, which we have conducted a while back. Now, if you kind of missed that, that's okay because I will be explaining it all over here again. So it's okay if you missed that, but if you gone through that training, this will serve as a refreshment and probably, hopefully, it gives you another aha moment. So, Les Brown? Les Brown is the number one motivational speaker or guru in the world. If you do not know who is Les Brown, you can just Google and search for Les Brown and you'll find all the information about him. Just think of Zig Ziglar, all right? So the late Zig Ziglar is no longer here, but Les Brown is still here. He's very, very famous and good with the motivational part. But let's say Les Brown become an affiliate marketer. And yes, Les Brown has been an affiliate in this sense. So here's one of the product launches by another internet marketer promoting a course related to internet marketing. Let me say this again. It's not about personal development, it is not about motivational stuff. It's about business. It's about internet marketing. To be more precise, if I'm not mistaken, it's about email marketing, right? And here's the most interesting part here. Les Brown was the number three top affiliates in the product promotion in the affiliate contest. Now try to understand this perspective here. Les Brown is a motivational guru in the self-improvement niche, personal development, not in the internet marketing niche. And yet, when he participated in a product launch to promote as an affiliate, he got number three spot, beating most of the internet marketers. Why do you think so? Well, that is the power of one, brand and authority, which we have covered previously. If you missed that, that's totally okay. You can still continue with this training because it is not so-called connected, and you can go through that training again later on, or should I say, go through it from scratch because you haven't gone through it yet. And the second part is that Les Brown probably has a huge database of customers. I mean, he's a best-selling author. His books has been around for tens of years. Now imagine how many customers he would have captured, right? I mean, let's say he sold for 1 million copies of his book. I mean, he probably have, I don't know, maybe hundreds of thousands of customers in his list. Now, so because of that, he's able to command so much loyalty and trust with his customers, and that's probably the reason how he became the top affiliate. So I'm telling you this: if you learn nothing, learn this. The most responsive list is none other than a customer list. Types of products you can create and start building your buyer list. Here are a few of them, and these are focused on information products. Why? Because with information products, yes, very high perceived value, and at the same time, your cost could be very low, and sometimes could be even zero. So video training, people love video training. I mean, we are in the digital age right now where everything is all about media. Gone are the days that people are having difficulty to watch a video because with the technology and the internet infrastructure that is happening right now, people can watch streaming video easily. Like for instance, you're going through this training. This is a video training. So you could create video training and sell to the public. Like I could be selling this course if I was to extend it further and so on, but I'd rather make it for free because I want to train you to teach you the strategy of becoming a super affiliate. Next, courses. Courses could be a mixture of videos, guides, checklists, reports, audio recordings, and so on. You put them all together and you have a course. Course is impressive because it gives the idea that it's comprehensive training. It covers everything that they need. How about online memberships? Online membership has become quite popular nowadays. So you put valuable content inside a password protected membership, and your members who pay you a fee will be able to access this membership, and from there they can consume the content that you release that are exclusively made inside the membership for them. So what can you put inside your memberships? Well, it depends on what niche market that you're in, but generally the easiest way is to have information products. So it could be say 2 reports a month on a particular topic. It could be a new video training plus some coaching sessions and so on inside the online memberships. You decide how much content you want to put inside your membership. Ebooks, this is the most common one that we hear or we see. Ebooks has its own advantage, but at the same time, ebooks doesn't have as high perceived value as a video training courses or online memberships. But if you just want to get things started quicker in the sense that you do not want to invest too much time in creating something that is more comprehensive, well, ebooks could be your option. Software. Now, I love software because software gives the impression to your potential customers that the software is actually doing the work for them, which in most cases, that's what it does. So it either speed up the process of their work or is able to solve a particular problem that they are trying to fix manually. So in the internet marketing niche, there are all kinds of software, from marketing software to automation software. And a quick way of how you create software, especially in the internet marketing niche, is not to create a brand new software, but you can leverage on marketplace platform. And the most famous marketplace platform is none other than WordPress. So I just given you another $1 million idea that you can actually create WordPress plugins and start selling to the public. And of course, there are so many other types of products. So which are the ones that you should choose to start create so that you have products to sell? And when you sell products, you start building your buyer list. Now, how about this? How about if you don't use any of this and you focus on this? How about you do a book? Yes, a book with your book's name on it. Now, I'm going to teach you the formula to do this and how you can start building your buyer list with just a single book. And when we are referring to the book, I'm not referring to ebooks, but physical books. I want to teach you a strategy how you can start building your buyer list every single day. And by the time that you have reached, say, 3 months, you would have built probably thousands of buyer lists for your affiliate marketing. Now, you're not focusing on, say, making money from the books because I just teach you here. The premise of this training is to build buyer lists. We're not interested to make money by selling our books. We're interested to make money online by promoting affiliate programs and crushing it as an affiliate marketer who become the top producing affiliates, aka the super affiliates. So the most effective and fastest information product you can create will be a physical book. Why is that so? So why is it the fastest option to achieve this? Well, because if you follow the strategy I've been sharing with you, if you've gone through product training number one, I shared with you the way how you build your brand is none other by writing a book and how you position the book. Now, since that, if you do follow the strategy I'm sharing with you, and you have created your book, instead of just using that as a branding tool, why not turn that to become a buyer list generator at the same time? So it's the fastest information product you can create simply because you have already created that. Now, if you haven't created that yet, well, guess what? Creating that will give you an extra advantage because now you get to so-called kill two birds with one stone. You use the book to build your buyer list, and at the same time you use that to position yourself as an authority in your niche market. Then how do you make it most effective in building your buyer list? Well, the most effective is because you can give it away for free to get customers. Yes, that's why I just said give it away for free. How does that work? Well, I'm going to teach you shortly, but let's focus it from this perspective. Imagine if you are able to give away a physical book for free, where they know that it will usually cost them $20, $30, $10, whatever it is, from the local bookstores. I mean, they have been to Amazon.com. They know books are not free, that they have to pay to get books. So as you can see, the world, the bookstores, the Amazons, have already created the mentality that your book have a real value. So when you make it available for free, they will see the value in that. Because I mean, since young, they have already been trained that they need to pay for the books. So it's the most effective way because you have higher responsiveness from it, especially if it is something physical. I mean, look, top marketers are already deploying this strategy. I've been doing this many years ago, and we have been building buyer lists since then. I mean, even Tony Robbins used this same strategy to build his buyer list at one time. So, how does this work? What do all of these top-notch marketers share in common? Well, they use a strategy of giving away the book for free. However, the person who requested the book for free pay what? Pay for the handling and shipping fees. Free book but pay for handling and shipping. Why do you do that? No, you do that because then you don't have to suffer any cost. Yes, there's going to be some cost for your books, but printing a print on demand book doesn't cost you that much. Maybe it will cost you a few dollars, but the value of the book is tens of dollars, and you require them to pay for the handling and shipping because now you have turned them into quote unquote a buyer because they have spent with you. They have used their PayPal account, they have used their credit card account with you. So when you are doing this, right, to them the book is still free and they can't expect you to pay for the handling and shipping, right? I mean, you're already giving the book for free. Now, just to recap on what I shared with you, what did you have achieved when you are able to charge them even a small fee? First, you build the trust and confidence of them with you because now they are paying to get your product. Secondly, they become ultra responsive because when you send an email to them, this is what goes into their mind, right? Is that hey, you must be sending good stuff because you're not going to send garbage stuff to customers. And secondly, you are going to recommend valuable resources to customers. I mean, the proof is already showing in front of you. Top marketers in the world are using this strategy and making millions out of it. I hope you grab this and go ahead and do it later on because I'm going to share with you the 5 quick steps how to do this. Are you ready? Alright, it's funny that I asked you that question because I wouldn't know if you say yes or no as I'm looking at my screen and doing the training right now. But it's just an old habit that, when I'm doing training, I actually ask my attendees, like, how's it going? Are you learning? Do you understand? I mean, I'm so used with doing the offline training where it's in a real life class. But anyway, let me just go back to here. So here are the 5 quick steps. The first one is create your book. Now I use the word create your book because it doesn't mean that you need to write your book. You can create your book. How can you create a book? Well, you could hire someone to write a book, or you could do recording like this entire training. If I want, I could send this off to be transcribed, and once it's being transcribed, I could add on more chapters, add on more paragraph and so on, and I'll probably have a 100-page book to go with. So it's about creating your book. So try to remove the notion that you need to write your book. I mean, you can if you like writing or if you're good at writing or you enjoy writing, but if not, you can hire someone to actually do it for you. You could even hire someone to do the research of the content and hire another person to do the writing. Now, the next one is you got to design your book cover. Now, I put this as one of the steps because it is that important. It is that critical. As they say, the book cover, sometimes people judge the book by its cover. And even though it is digitally, I mean, in the sense that they are seeing it on the website, it applies the same. Even though they couldn't hold it, but they are seeing it over the internet. So you want to hire someone to design your book cover nicely. Now, here's a tip when it comes to designing your book cover. Oh, my thoughts of having your book cover is this. You just need to go to Amazon.com, look at some of the best-selling books and see how their e-covers looks like. What you can do is that you can reverse engineer, you know, change the font, change the color, change the concept and so on, and there you go. You have a book cover that looks promising. And of course, this book cover will also be printed into your physical book when it is shipped out. Because when your customer receives the book, when they see that, you want them to be impressed with the book cover at the same time. All right. So once you have this done, you have taken care on the book aspect, the info product, then you put up your webpage and the sales copy. So there are two parts here. One is the web page and the other one is the sales copy. Let me walk you through one at a time. So the web page. There are many software out there that can create web pages, and it doesn't have to be a fancy web page. It is just what we call a single page web page. Means that they go to the web page, it only focus on one key function, none other than to present the book to them. Now, like I said, there are a lot of software out there in the market, and some of them will cost you, say, a monthly fee. But hey, if it's going to be a business, these are all just your operation costs, and it may be something worthwhile for you to consider subscribing to. But in case if you are coming to my CB Super Affiliate Training class, you will get my marketing page builder for 100% free. So you don't even need to buy any web page software. I'll share with you more about this coaching program later on if you're interested. All right. And then you have the sales copy. The sales copy is basically the message to convey to your prospects how valuable your book is going to be and why they need it. So there are a few key things I can teach you about sales copy. One is that you can use a video sales copy where instead of you writing it out, you could actually record a short video and explain to them about the book. Now, if you do a video, it's relatively very simple because it can be just about 5 minutes long. And the script can be very simple. You greet them, hi, share with them that you have this book called blah, 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 blah. I mean, when I use the word blah, 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 I mean, I'm referring to the title of your book. So for me, I could say that, hi, I'm Patrick Chan here, best-selling author of Wake Up Millionaire. And today I'd like to share with you about this book of how it can help you to transform your life to create wealth. And this book basically covers three key components of how to become a wake up millionaire. The first one is then you get into all the points and pieces of your book and focus more on the benefits that they will get rather than the features of the book. Then you wrap it up by saying the good news is that right now I'm going to make Wake Up Millionaire available for 100% free. And the reason why I'm doing that, then fill in the blank where you will put the reason why you're giving it away for free. And then you continue with a simple call to action and say that now if you're interested to get this book for free, all you need to do is click on the button on this video or on this webpage and let us know where is your address. So let us know where you want us to ship the book to you. You only require to pay a small one-time fee of $7.95 for the handling and shipping for the book. And that's it. And we'll send it to you for 100% free. So as you can see, that is a very simple short video. It could be as short as 5 for as long as 10 minutes long. And that's about it. And it could be a live spokesperson, like you're recording your face on a video. Or it can be a training similar to this. If you don't do the video because you're not used to video, then you can do a text copy. With the text copy, it's almost the same process, but you break it down to four key elements. You have the headline, and then you have the description, and then you have the bullet points to allow them to glance through what the book is all about. And then you will have your call to action, telling them, hey, the book is 100% free right now. You just need to pay your handling and shipping costs, and we'll ship the book to you within the next 7 days or something like that. So, four parts. After that, you start driving traffic. So, to kickstart driving traffic, you could just use Facebook ads. And chances are it will allow you to run ads there because you're selling a book. You're not making all kinds of crazy claims and promises and so on. I mean, you are just saying that, hey, I got a book. You want a book for free? Of course, if you are more experienced, I mean, you're an experienced marketer, then you can drive traffic to your webpage, which is offering the free book, with any other traffic methods that you're familiar with or you like to use. Because if you use Facebook ads, it has the advantage of allowing you to track from A to Z that you know how many clicks you're getting, what is your conversion, how much money you're making from your book, in the sense that how much amount you're collecting. And Facebook ads also have a feature called offer. I mean, you can go and Google and type Facebook offer. And this allows you to turn the Facebook ad into an offer. It can be very effective because you can say now you have a free offer where the book used to be, say, $15.90, and now with the free offer, you can get the book for 100% free. And then you start selling your book because you start driving traffic. Your web page and your sales copy or your video sales copy starts to convert the traffic, the so-called prospects, into your customers, and you start capturing your customer list. So how do you capture the customer list? After they have bought your book, you can use software or membership management tool to add the customer list into your autoresponder, into your email list automatically. And all of this is done, like I said, automatically, hands-free. It's pure automation. So the more books that you're selling, the bigger your customer list starts to grow. So once you have your customer list, this is where you start making money, right? So you use what we call the follow-up emails to cash in affiliate sales. Now remember, the whole premise of this training is to become a super affiliate. It's to do affiliate marketing. This is not a training on how to sell your books and make money. This is a training on how to promote your book and build buyer lists and make money through affiliate sales. Make sense? All right. I just want it to be clear. This is not like how to write a book training or how to make money by selling books. It's not that, right? It's a very simple system, a very straightforward system that you can even place into automation. Like the follow-up emails that I'm about to share with you, well, this can be fully automated. because you just use an autoresponder software and the emails automatically sends out to them after they have been added inside your mailing list, inside your customer mailing list. So the first email that goes out to them is to congratulate them for making the right decision of wanting to get your book and make the decision to improve themselves. Now, in this email, you are not going to sell. You are just going to build your relationship with them and at the same time cementing their thoughts that they have made the right decision to do business with me. Then the next day you send another email. And this is a little bit unique. It has a twist of its own. It's called a share a discovery email. What does a share a discovery email? Well, you send an email to them and you share with them a discovery that you have found related to their problems or related to the niche market or the topic that they are interested about. So here's how it sounds, right? I'm just going to make this up, thinking out loud. So let's say my goal is to sell Tony Robbins coaching program. I'm just making this up, right? I don't think it even exists, but let's say it exists. And let's say Tony gives me $500 commission for selling the online coaching program. Again, I'm just making this up, right? So let's say I've given away my book called Wake Up Millionaire to them, and now they are in my buyer list. Now, share a discovery is where I'll email to them and I'll share with them about the concept of Wake Up Millionaire again. And then I can share two things. Now, when you do a share discovery, you can share about yourself or you can share about a particular concept. Okay, so about myself. So if I want to talk about myself, then in this share discovery, I will tell them to share with them how Tony Robbins impacted my life, like what I have learned from Tony Robbins. So it's going to be 100% so-called content in that sense because I'm just sharing with them about what I have learned, and what I have learned now they can learn at the same time. And that whole email is composed to position Tony Robbins as someone who I admire and I respect. Now, then at the end of the email, I would say, watch out for for tomorrow's email because you're going to be given an opportunity to be coached by Tony Robbins. The other type of share a discovery email is where I'll tell them this. Hey, reading Wake Up Millionaire is great and so on. But you know what is the most effective way to achieve success? Is through coaching. So reading is good, but why so many people did not achieve success? Because not everyone is able to figure out everything. They need step by step training. They need someone to support them and give them the, the guidance. And that's why they need a coaching program. And a coaching program will increase the rate of success tremendously. So this in this part, the discovery is the discovery of using a coach or enlisting into a coaching program to succeed further. And at the end of the email, I also say this: I say that watch out for tomorrow's email, stay tuned for tomorrow's email because I'm going to share with you how you can join an upcoming coaching program by one of the most successful men in this business or in this niche market and so on. And then the third email is where you will promote the affiliate program. So you tell them about the affiliate program, and then you have your affiliate link there to send them to the affiliate program's website for them to consider buying. Now, in this process here, you didn't really harm your relationship at all with your new customers because first, you are congratulating them. Second, you're just sharing with them a discovery. And third, you're just sharing with them the next resource that they can go for. Now, if you understand this perspective here, if you were able to say promote the affiliate program, and I'm just making this up, let's say you make $500 or even less, just make $100, you don't even need to make money from the books. You see that? You are making money from the affiliate programs. This is why building a buyer list will give you the most powerful model for becoming a super affiliate. This is a bonus strategy. The bonus strategy is this, is that when we talk about capturing your free subscribers, right? They'll see this. You actually have a message at our thank you page to, well, thank them to subscribe or signing up and so on. But what if instead of you just thanking them and say, hey, congratulations for requesting a copy of Wake Up Millionaire, yada yada, and so on. Please check your mailbox for the download instructions. What if you actually have the affiliate offer at the thank you page itself? Now, if you were to do that, you start generating income right away. See how powerful this is? And you don't have to promote, say, a high premium affiliate program here. You could just promote, say, a $20 affiliate program and make 10 bucks. Because if you can make even just 10 bucks and so on, you start building your customer list too. That is very, very powerful. What if you're not promoting your affiliate program, you're promoting your own book at the thank you page? Remember, I just shared with you, free book plus handling and shipping costs. So they actually pay you $7.95 or $9.95 or $12.95, whatever your handling and shipping cost is. So you start to build customers. Now, this is a very valuable visual real estate that many marketers miss out. So start generating income right away when you're building your free subscribers. Okay? All's good? All right, so I hope you are enjoying this training. I have a coaching program called the ClickBank Super Affiliate Training Class, and this is how to build a highly profitable affiliate business and making 10x commission. And I'll basically walk you through step by step. There are going to be 5 modules, and in one of the modules, I'll be training you, teaching you how to build your buyer list. I'll show you 3 systems of building your customer list. Like selling your book is one of the systems. Selling your book, one of the ways how you can achieve this, and inside the class, I'll walk you through step by step to getting this done, including how to do a turnkey fulfillment for your book printed and shipped out, and then building your own funnel for it to become a super affiliate. You'll also be getting my marketing page builder, where you also get my template to sell your book. Here's the thing, I'm not going to present it to you here because I know your time is valuable and I've promised to give you full-fledged training here in this online training. So just click the button on this video or this webpage for the full details and how you can secure your spot before all are taken up. We have very limited spots. In short, I would like to say this. If you are looking for a coaching program that can truly help you to start your own online business, get started with the CB Super Affiliate Training class today.